Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today guys, yes, we are here for a Thursday upload. The first time in a long time that I've decided to upload on a Thursday now. I know Thursday is not a normal uploading day, but today I decided to come back with the Tiermaker and do a ranking 2022 AFL Guernseys early video. We will definitely be reflecting back on the Guernseys later on in the year as well. This is just a start. Now, we haven't seen some of these Guernseys in action, but we have seen most of them, and most of them are still transformed from 2021. Some of the Guernseys on this list are actually not the new ones. You can see these three here. This one, and this one are not. I'll not be ranking them today, and there's a few others which I'll be ranking, which are not in this tier list, so I will just be going ahead and showing you my ranking after the video. Now, also tomorrow there is some videos coming out. I have news on the 150 subscriber special going out tomorrow, and maybe another extra video. So this is going to be the first time in a while that I'm uploading on both Thursday and Friday, and it's quite a rare occurrence considering I normally just do some other stuff on those days. But yeah, today I just decided why not go the upload a little bit different. But anyway, we're not going to waste too much time. Let's go ahead and get right into the ranking. So you can also see here that this is a fairly long tier list. So we've got amazing SS, very good S, good A, okay B, kind of okay C, not good D, and horrible E. So I've worked it out in letters just so then when we get to the back end, when I've ranked the others on images, it's easier. For the Adelaide Guernsey, the first one is the Adelaide home Guernsey. Now, of course I am an Adelaide supporter, you will know that. But I have always been a fan of the Adelaide Guernsey. I feel like the colours work well. It's a very good Guernsey. Now, the Clash Guernsey, I'm not such a fan of. Never been a fan of the red or the yellow in the background. I'm just not really sure if it's my kind of Guernsey. I'm just not really a fan of it. Now, Brisbane's home, I've always been really happy with that. I feel like it's probably one of the best in the league. Now, I'm going to put it in very good. I'm not sure if anything will actually get up to the SS today. That means you've got to be top tier to get there, but it is a very good Guernsey. Now, Brisbane's other Guernsey isn't okay. I don't mind it. I like how it's got the little V with the lion, but again, mainly white. I'm not really sure if the lion's colours go the best with the white. Carlton's home now. You'll see this is the only Carlton one. It's a little bit boring, but I'm just going to put it in, okay? You can see that the Carlton's away, or the Clash isn't there. Again, that is one I had to find myself, so it'll be later in the video. Now we move on to Collingwood. Now, I don't mind Collingwood. The black and the white, the colours work really well, black and white. There's a couple of other colours that really work well as well, which there'll be plenty loaded up into this section. I just have that feeling. And again, the Clash version as well. And I do like their Anzac Day Guernsey. So all three Collingwoods going into the A. I feel like could even go into the very good, the Anzac Day Guernsey. That's how much I do like it. I wish every team I kind of wish Anzac almost turned into a Indigenous kind of thing where every team had a Guernsey for Anzac Day. That would be kind of cool. I feel like something that the AFL should take into account. Go ahead and do, which would be really cool, really special as well. Now, Essendon, now again, the red and the black works extremely well, I feel. So I'm going to put their home in good. I'm going to put their away in okay. Not the biggest fan of the away. Now, I was actually a real fan of this one back when it first launched, but I've really changed my mind on it, and I've gone, it's a lot of red. There's a lot of red on there, so I feel just the two black lines. I'm not really sure of it. Now, this year's Anzac, I'm not sure if this is this year's Anzac Day. I'm not quite entirely sure, but again, it is in the good category. Now, we've got the Freo. I do like their home Guernsey. Their away Guernsey, not so much. I feel like the purple and the white, I feel like the home just looks so much better. The purple taking up majority is better rather than the white. But again, I still don't mind. I'm going to put it to a higher spot in, okay. Geelong, again, this is their only one featuring this video for the Cats. And I don't know, I'm not the biggest fan. It is just a little bit plain. Even though, like, you can say Collingwood is plain as well. But I don't know, I just feel like black and white rather than navy blue and white works better. And the stripes over the hoops for me. Now, Gold Coast is another pretty boring Guernsey. I feel like they need an update as well. Now, the Gold Coast in the middle isn't too bad. But I just feel like they just need a little bit of an update. And their clash is one of my least favourite Guernseys. It is, I just do not like the way it looks. The blue just doesn't really suit it, to be completely honest. I'm not sure whether they're trying to get the sky effect or something like that, but it just doesn't work. Now, GWS, their new Guernsey could be controversial over their old one. Definitely new after the time it came out last year. There was a lot of not sure. I feel like having it in the middle could be definitely worse, but the colours work and it's okay. The Guernsey is actually pretty decent. Now, it's away Guernsey is not good, however. I do not like it. It looks like a training Guernsey, and then their clash as well. They are not very good. Both of them look like training Guernseys. The best one is definitely the home Guernsey, which I'm actually going to move down to good. Now, we've got Hawthorn now. Having their little logo on it does make their Guernsey a little bit better. The brown and the gold has been pretty decent as well. Just making a few little changes in the meantime. While things are going, I've moved Essendon and Carlton down to kind of okay. The Hawthorn one, though, it's not too bad, but I'm going to stick in kind of okay. Now, their clash, I don't mind their clash. I'm going to put it in kind of okay. And I just feel like it's an okay Guernsey. There's not a lot going on, which I mean is good for a Guernsey, but there's just plenty of empty space. They could have put stripes underneath it, and that could make it look a fair bit better. But again, could be too much. But yeah, I'm just not really the biggest fan of that one. Now I move on to Melbourne, which the design is quite plain, but it doesn't look too bad. I feel like I like their clash better than their home, which is possibly not that good, but I feel like their home works well, but I feel like their clash with the lighter blue just looks better, and the Anzac Day as well. We're gonna lift all of the demons into I'm gonna put their home at the kind of okay, or nah, put them all in okay. I reckon. I feel like they're actually both pretty well. They're all pretty good. Now for North Melbourne, I actually do like their clash. I feel like the kangaroo coming up from the bottom of the Guernsey. You got these stripes there. I feel like it is a very good Guernsey. I feel like it could probably go to very good. But I feel like I'm just going to leave it there for now. And then their new home, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I still don't mind it. So happy to roll with that. Happy to put it in okay. Now for Port Adelaide, I am a lover of their home Guernsey. It is fantastic, and their away Guernsey is probably one of my least favourites. So Port Adelaide goes from favourite to least favourite very quickly, because it's just like dark colours. You got the white, the black, the grey. I don't think it's as bad as Gold Coast, but yeah, to be completely honest, it's not a great Guernsey. Now Richmond, their home Guernsey, I do like it. The yellow and black does do better than what you may think of it initially. Now their clash is not as good, I feel, and their Anzac Day is pretty much like their home except with writing, so I'm going to bump it up again to the good. Now for St Kilda, I like their home. I feel like it's good. Now their away, this is going to be interesting. Haven't really seen players running around with it on yet. It's an older kind of design based off an older one, or maybe it is an older one. I'm not sure. It's majority red with a bit of black and white. So I haven't seen this one being trialled yet, so I'm going to put it in okay. I'm not necessarily going to rate it now, but I'm going to be interested to see what players look like while they're running around with it on. I'm pretty sure they wore this against Essendon in the practice match, I believe. I'm not quite entirely sure, but I'm going to be interested to see it in a game of AFL footy when they run around with this one on. But so far, it's okay for me. I'm going to leave it there. Of course, at the end of the year, once we see players run around in these multiple times, except the Anzac Day more, we'll see the rest being run around in multiple times. We'll be able to get a good understanding of what we actually think of them. Now, for Sydney, I've liked their Guernseys. I feel like the red and the white is really good. Now, their Clash Guernsey is a little bit basic. It is pretty boring, actually, if you were to ask me. The V doesn't really... I don't know, I'm just not a really massive fan. It would probably be better if it was coming out of the sleeves, more of a Hawthorn kind of V, than a direct V like the Powers. Now, for West Coast, I actually don't mind both of their Guernseys. I feel like with the eagle in the middle, it is okay. So I'm going to put them both in okay. Now they're the doggies, and that's the final one. We actually came to an end of this pretty quickly. Now, this is in the same image, so I have to rank them both as where they would be fairly. Because their home is really good, but I'm not sure about their away. So I'm going to have to probably put it in the good section, though. I am a liker of both of them. So that is how we go. Now, I don't really think there's any necessary changes. I don't really want to put any in horrible, because none of them are really horrible, but there's just some that aren't the best in the not good category. Feel like I'm happy with where I put them. And yeah, I feel like I'm liking this list. They're kind of okay. Actually didn't get filled up as much as what I thought, but we can probably do a little bit of bumping up as well. So I'm probably going to put Carlton's up there with West Coast. I'm going to leave kind of okay as it is. Okay, I think I'm happy with this one as well. I feel like I'm going to put Melbourne's home up into the good section. I feel like I'm happy with that. And for the good, I'm happy with that section as well. I feel like if I was to make any mini change, I'd probably bump Essendon's Anzac Day one down to the bottom of good. Same with probably the Tigers. And I feel pretty happy with the good section. And then the very good, I feel like one of the best Guernseys in the game is probably Brisbane's home Guernsey. I like Adelaide's home Guernsey, Collingwood Anzac Day, and Port Adelaide's home Guernsey are some of my favourite Guernseys. I also do quite rate Collingwood's, GWS's home, Freo's home, Essendon's home, Richmond's home as well, St Kilda's home, North Melbourne's Clash, Sydney's home. So I'm liking them ones, and I'm pretty happy to roll with that. We're not going to rank these because it's just that they're not existent. Now, this one may be existent, so we'll rank it anyway. We'll just chuck it into a ranking. The one with the Optus Stadium, I'd probably put it in C anyway if I was to rank it, but we're not going to go ahead and do so. So, that is going to bring us to the end of this video. Now, tomorrow, I'll be making news on the 150 subscriber special. Oh, hang on, no, we're not at the end, actually. I almost forgot the other Guernseys for this year, so let's go ahead and check them out and see my rankings. Here is the final tier list, and we'll be adding and seeing what the other Guernseys, well, what I think of the other Guernseys. So, Fremantle had their Starlight Guernsey, which they use against the Giants on Saturday nights when they play them in Perth. I gave that one a B, because I feel like the chevron still works with the star still makes it work, which is very good. And then the little star up there as well isn't too bad. The yellow collar, and then the little end of the Guernsey. Let's go ahead and see the next one. So the next one I had Hawthorn's Anzac Day, which also gave that one a B. Again, Anzac Day Guernseys are really significant to the community, so I felt like it was probably unfair to give it a C, so I gave it a B. Again, it's not a bad looking Guernsey. They've still got their same stripes, and then they've got some writing in here, lest we forget, and then a soldier on there as well, which just adds to the story, so I feel like this Guernsey does tell a good story. Now, this year's Essendon Anzac Day, I gave this one a B. It's got 24 on it in golden, and then it's got the nice poppies, which I feel like really makes the sash look pretty good. So I gave that one a B as well. There's been plenty of Bs given out, and I'm liking this Guernsey. Can't wait to see them wear it on Anzac Day. And then the final one, which is Carlton's Clash Guernsey. I am not a fan of this one this year, and in result, I've given it a C. I would prefer it if it was just the blue on the white. It's just the blue outline with the white, which I just don't know if it really sits, whatever. I feel like it might be better with the blue, so that's why I'm not putting it as high, a C for this one. But, well, there we have it. So this is my tier list. You guys can let me know yours. Now, let me know if I've missed any. I don't think I have. Now, yeah, tomorrow, don't forget, there's some important news coming about the 150 subscriber special. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Sending you guys another video on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching. So make sure that this is my opinion, so please don't give me any hate in the comment section. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Spy Run, Flaming Footy out.